Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this message may find you. I am so happy and I am so grateful that money comes to you and I in increasing quantity on a continuous basis through various sources, all in a positive and peaceful manner. Good vibes only, I am free and I am awake. A friend of mine shot me a text, right? I guess the post that he seen reminded him of a situation that I went through. And, a lot of women go through a lot of different things, but it's pretty much all the same emotions, go through a lot of different things and with different men. And what this shit all boils down to, though, is it's the lack of understanding and valuing what a woman is to you, men. There's a whole lot of disrespect going around. It's almost become cool. It's almost become the norm for women to deal with toxicity. We are toxic, and in turn, we match ourselves up with dudes that have no clue how to love themselves, let alone love you. Men misunderstand women and our emotions. We have a lot of different components that, for our overall makeup as the feminine species goes. Like we carry a lot of emotions. We have a lot of wisdom. We're very wise. But when we fall in love with a man, especially if it's a man that's not no good for us, man, we lose our whole mind. Don't know which way is up. You get off track. You're not even nowhere near on the right track. And I'm not speaking for, if you're in a healthy relationship and this don't apply to you, then I'm not talking to you, of course. I'm talking to people that are in relationships or have been in relationships. But currently there's a lot of women right now getting mollywopped. I'm talking about just straight drug. And they okay with it because they're wanting this man. They just fiending for this man to love them. But the problem is he don't even know his own value. He don't even know his own worth. So how in the hell is this nigga? How do we expect women, ladies? We can't expect them to understand so while you running around chasing your tail and you trying to make this man see this shit. I can't tell you, I can't even count on my hands how many women, young women, older women done say, I just want him to see. I just want him to see. You gonna drain the fuck. You don't got shit left to give. You gonna drain yourself. You got kids to take care of. You got a household. This nigga is running around doing what the fuck he wanna do. He not contributing to the household. He not contributing to your emotional state. He not contributing to the finances. Not enough. Even if he is, another thing. We give these niggas too much credit. And again, I'm not speaking to the men that's doing what the fuck they supposed to do. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the men and women that want to play cat and mouse all motherfucking day. Man, that shit gets old. For real. And it's not fun. What it is it's toxic. And when you're toxic, you attract toxic. You got to work on being whatever it is that you wrote down on that paper saying that you want out of a man. You need to be that. Vice versa. We need to be what we want, period, man. All that other shit is irrelevant, man. And you need to be and surround yourself around people that are not just talking this shit, but they walking this shit. It's really, really challenging to change what you did yesterday. I know it is, because I do it. You don't get awards for that. You don't get pats on backs for that. What you get is a better future. Women do one thing good for 2-3 days, ladies, and we think we made a change. Oh, I did good because I didn't eat bread for 3 days. No, nigga, you got to do that shit longer than 3 days. Or a lot of you women settling, talking to niggas that you know is not even on your level, but you just doing it because you like, well, at least he's safe. He won't cheat on me. You know, shit like that. Like, nah, no. It's wrong. It's wrong. The mentality is all wrong, man. And we need to, like, I don't know if you got the memo, but this channel right here is for us to help each other elevate. Like, I'm helping you, you helping me. Like, you have to feed yourself daily. Daily. I mean daily. Literally daily. Hourly. Daily, hourly. I mean, you could feed your body, right? All this good shit. But if you feeding your mind bullshit and you're letting your thoughts that reoccur over and over, like the bad ones, if that's you defeating the purpose, to be honest. And then you be like, oh, well, how come nothing's changing? Because you not changing. You have to change for your external reality to change, period. I mean, this is the only way. People can argue and beg to differ and say other things like, oh, no, this person. But let me tell you something. It all depends on what you think is good. I don't know what you consider living good. I don't know what you consider, like, if you're content with certain things, then by all means, you know, you don't have to put in the type of work that I'm talking about. You don't. You can just keep doing what the hell, whatever it is you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But the work that I'm talking about doing, it literally transforms your external reality to a successful and happy life, because you can have money, but if you equate money to success, then of course, then you are successful. I don't equate money to success. I think that's a part of it. I think that is a piece of happiness, but that's not what makes me whole. And once I'm whole, I know that I won't need anything. And the way for me to be whole is for me to do the work. And that's on all aspects across the board, not just one thing. And if you fucking and sucking a toxic ass nigga, you're going to be fucking confused. Your vagina gonna be all fucked up and out of whack. Your mind is not gonna be focused on what it is you're supposed to be doing. You're gonna be shooing your kids. I'll get the fuck out my face now. Ain't going over there and sit down. Now I told you, now you getting on my nerve. Like, cause this nigga got your head all fucked up. You chasing him around the city trying to figure out why he mad at you and trying to explain yourself and shit. Man, fuck that nigga. How about that? You are not fucking with no real man. You're fucking with a little ass boy. Period. And the toxic in you wants that. You crave what you don't even want. Like, we literally, us as black people, we have created habits based on our history and things like that, and our upbringings and shit like that. And y'all need to go watch Love Dorsey, because she be saying the realest shit in the fucking world. She said, man, our parents ain't teach us shit. Like, honestly, not, and I'm not blaming. I'm not. And when she say our delivery be kind of fucked up sometimes, and it do be a little harsh. But I just gotta say this: it be the realest shit, and it don't matter. You need to decipher through the delivery and get that message, because, to be honest, she's completely 100% right. Because it's no different from us raising our kids. I didn't know shit. I was raising my kid, and my kids are little kids, so they looking at me like, oh, my mama know everything. So they don't know. They following behind a motherfucker that don't know shit. I'm raising them, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They can't. A parent cannot teach you some shit that they don't even fucking know. So it's not, once you realize that, and you say, okay, you stop blaming and pointing fingers about why some things is this way. Now the thing is, okay, now you done identified the motherfucking problem, so now it's time to take responsibility and make the changes that's needed to change your reality. What are we doing? Like, what are we even doing? Do you men know? Do you even have a clue how important a woman is to you in your life? Do you even have a clue how much we need y'all? Do you even know how much we don't need you dragging us, disrespecting us, not appreciating us, making us feel small, not helping us when we're feeling bad, not bringing us up when we having them days that we just don't know which way is up, because we're emotional and we feel everything. And a lot of these women are not conscious that y'all fucking with, so they have no clue why they feeling the way they feel. And I'm telling you, you fucking toxic niggas, raw, you're going to be confused and off track. Your vagina is going to swell up. It's going to be itching. It's going to have ooze. Listen. Stop fucking these toxic ass niggas. Clean your toxic up, so you can attract a real man that knows how to build you up and keep you motivated, to where you don't have to resort back to your old ways, so you can change your reality to what it is that you want it to be. That's the only way. Yeah, you can have some money. Now, I ain't say you couldn't get no money, but you can get some money, but then what? You gonna have some money, you still gonna be unhappy. To whom much is given, much is required. And everybody doesn't understand, especially our people. We don't fucking get it. It's like, goddamn, don't you see that everything is one thing? And I done had so many debates, and I don't even debate. You got it. If you want to debate, you got it. I'm not trying to make you think or feel what I'm saying. I'm just going to deliver the message. And if you don't understand it, or you don't think it's true, or whatever, that's fine. That's your life. I'm just putting the message out there. And in turn, I'm helping to feed myself and whomever is able to receive it. Because I know what I need every day. I need to feed my mind every single day. Because if I don't, I'm going to fall off track. Because I've been toxic longer than I've been on the right track. I've been confused longer than I've had clarity. I've been hurt longer than I've been healed. Well, I'm actually healing. I'm not healed. But I will be. Because I'm not going to settle for nothing. I'm going to keep going until I'm healed. It ain't going to happen. Like, I'm not stopping. I need you men to start valuing us. Because, man, you build us up, we going to build you up, man. I'm telling you, man. We just want to love you. And if that person's, if you like, well, this chick, she do, that ain't her then. She ain't the one. Why are you like, if that shit ain't working, it's not it. That's just what it is. It's not it. You shouldn't have to chase your nigga around Charlotte. You shouldn't have to catch this nigga and goddamn in the bed with bitches. You shouldn't have to be wondering who's calling him at 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, asking him why you don't love me no more, but he in the bed with you. Bitches asking why your nigga don't love them no more. How in the fuck? Those things are not, that's not love. That nigga don't give a fuck about you. You know what he give a fuck about? Him. He doesn't have the tools yet. He gotta go through some shit. He gotta understand some shit. And some niggas die without even figuring this shit out. Like, some niggas will never know. And you cannot be the girl that's running around saying, I just want him to see. Oh, okay, well, you gonna fucking die trying. I'm gonna tell you that. This nigga gotta see on his own. You can't make that nigga see. It ain't your job. Do that shit. Put all that work into your motherfucking sons and your goddamn daughters and yourself. Put all that energy into them, because they're over there needing some guidance and some jewels dropped on them. But you chasing this nigga around though. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, and then I said, you know what? No, enough. You want to know why? Enough is enough? Because I have me. I got me. I got these kids. And my kids are grown damn near, but they still need me. They still need guidance. And I can't help them if I'm fucked up. Chasing behind a nigga. What good is that gonna do for the household? I'm home. I am home. If I'm not right, this whole house off. I got to be right. That's why a wise man knows, happy wife, happy life. A wise man knows that. And I've had many friend guys that I've talked to that had wives, or, and they just had they didn't understand their wife. But once they started to understand, things started to change, and their life changed, and their household changed, and it brightened up, and the kids were happier, and the interaction was genuine, and it felt good. It changes when you change your perception. Instead of you saying, well, she won't fuck me and she won't do it. How about you see what makes her tick? I promise you won't be able to get off of you. You won't be able to get her off of you. Do you understand that? I'm like, come here. I love you. Like, all that. You getting all of that because you're doing your part, and then in turn, she gonna do her part anyway. Now, if you fucking with a Jezebel, you're not going to get that out of her. Let that motherfucker go and learn her lessons and figure her life out. It ain't like, it's not rocket science. But if you want to sit there and go through all that shit with them, then you toxic too. You a toxic motherfucker. But if you know this is not what you're trying to do, this is not of the type of life you're trying, come on now, you got to disconnect. Ladies, quit. Quit letting these men mistreat you. You can't do nothing to them, about them. Don't talk about them. Just let the motherfuckers go. Let it go. He ain't for you. And as long as you chase that motherfucker around, the nigga that's there for you will never get he'll never be able to come in. Because there's no space for him. There's no space for him. You got to make space for him. Niggas, you got to make space for her. You got the Jezebel laying up all in your bed and shit. You chasing her around, giving her money, buying her shit. The woman that's there for you, she ain't got no space. There's nowhere for her to be. You got the Jezebel in the way. But if that's what you want, stop talking and complaining. Be just deal with it. But a nigga don't love you if he cussing your ass out, knocking your ass out, cheating on you, giving you STDs. No, that's not love. I know it's not. I don't care. However you want to slice it, dice it. That's something else. It might. We can call it a bunch of different shit. We can call it anything, but it ain't motherfucking love. It ain't happiness. What it is toxicity, familiarity, shit that you used to, old belief systems. Every day you get up and you do something different than you did yesterday, you won already. You won already. You won already. If you really, really, really take a look, and people are like, man, fuck all that. I don't want to hear all that. I just want to live. Okay. But are you really living? What's living to you? That's what I mean by you need to be clear on the intentions for your life, like for your kids and things that you want out of life. You need to be clear on that, because to be honest, what is living to you? You know, I don't know what your idea of living is, but in order to live the way that I'm saying, that I speak about, yeah, there's things that have to change. There's things that have to be different. Feed your mind and feed your body what it needs, not what it wants. Your body is like a child, especially when you don't have control over it and you're not building your strength up to be able to overpower what you're used to. So for instance, I woke up this morning and I felt fucked up. I didn't feel good mentally. I wanted to be sad. You know, I wanted to be just get back in the bed. I wanted to, you know, go have drinks and, you know, for brunch, you know, like, and I said, nah, I tell you what to do. Nah, we ain't doing that. That's like the kid being like, no, mommy, I want cookies for breakfast and I'm going to eat candy all day. And you're like, okay. Are you going to really say that? Are you going to be like, hell no, get your ass over here and eat this goddamn oatmeal with these cut up apples and these oranges or whatever and a green smoothie? But I don't want that. I didn't ask you that. Eat it. It's what you need. We make light of these things. But these are the very things that lead us into a ditch or a brick wall or depression or overindulging in substances, you know what I'm saying? Overindulging in just things that are toxic. They're not of good for the body or the mind or the soul. Toxic people are bad for your soul. Laying around is bad for the body. It's just like when a car sits too long. It don't work good. The tires start rotting. Sitting here using smart TVs and phones all goddamn day makes your motherfucking ass dumb. It's not good for the mind. Sometimes try to use your brain to get where you're going instead of the GPS. Sometimes give them a call and say, hey, is it close to this? Oh, okay, I know where that's at. Then what? What do I do? Make a left or right? Okay, now you're using your brain a little bit. That's what we did when we was younger. In my generation, I'm 38. We ain't had no GPS. Now, am I saying, oh, damn, geez, we can't do nothing? We can't. No, I ain't say what the fuck you can't do, can or cannot do. I'm giving you the message, and I'm telling you the path to the happy life. And it really, really registers now, because I used to listen to Les Brown all the time, and I heard him say this all the time, but I didn't quite grasp it. And what I do know is that he says, Are you willing to do what others aren't to live a life that most won't be able to live? And I get it now. That means there's a whole lot of shit that I do in the morning that another motherfucker won't do. If you getting up in the morning, you fuck a toxic nigga, you roll a blunt, take a shot of Jameson, you know what I'm saying? And you do that every morning. And then and snort a line or something. Then or the other person, they get up. If we do this test and we do this for like, I don't know, 5 years straight, and the other person gets up, drink a green smoothie, go for a run, and maybe meditate or something, maybe listen to their favorite songs or something, you know, whatever, something that's healthy, that's feeding the mind, and that's uplifting. If we take those two people and we send them on their way to do these things for the next 5 years, and then we line them up, we gonna see the difference in the individual. Now, if we mix and mingle them two, right? If we take the person that wants to fuck the toxic nigga, smoke a blunt, and in the morning, and we mix and mingle maybe a couple of runs in the morning within their 5 years, you know, not a couple, but several. If we mix and mingle a couple smoothies, you know what I'm saying? Things might be so bad. And then maybe if the smoothie nigga, you know, he want to mix, take a little couple shots here and there, but it's a balance. Now it's just not straight toxicity. Now it's not just straight. Like, you can't eat chicken nuggets and fries all week and expect your body to say, oh, I have gotten what it needs. I have nutrients. Like, no, you don't. You've gotten no nutrients for the week. I just really think that there's work to do within the black community, all the communities, but as I'm all about all one, all of us being one, IAMU, but there's a lot of people, you know, that like to separate us. There's a whole world of separation, belief system, belief division. Your beliefs and my beliefs can divide us. It happened to a friend of mine. Well, we cool still, but it's just like, I don't like that. Like, just because you think one thing, I don't want that to change. Let's learn from each other, even if I don't believe what you believe. It's so much that we need to do to get each other on track, man. We have to help each other stay on track so we can be okay, be healthier, be happier, you know, have more money in our pockets, create generational wealth, you know, teach our kids what we didn't get. You know, there's a lot of things that we need to get on the ball about. But if men and women can't even work together, man, we gonna be crashing. Shit is bigger than fucking somebody, man. Come on, niggas, get this little low vibe shit out of y'all system, nigga. Like, oh, I fucked her, I hit that. Nigga, that's so fucking what? The fuck? Anybody can fuck somebody. What the fuck, you ain't accomplished shit, nigga? Did you make some money with her? Did you pour into that woman and see her become the next Oprah, and then you be like, man, yeah, I helped her along the way. I poured into her. That's way more rewarding. You know, it's way more rewarding. We're products of our environments. And if you know, you seen all your life, your mama fuck with toxic niggas, your daddy fuck with whole bitches, had bitches everywhere, and babies everywhere. I mean, just because that's what you seen, don't mean you gotta continue the saga. Like, you don't think you would want to break? Like, right now, I don't give a fuck. My brother and I are changing the whole dynamic of our history of what that's went on within our families, period. The way our families lived and our mother and our father and the things that we seen and shit coming up, and we're changing it. The way you think, the belief systems, that shit is embedded in you, but you gotta unwire that and try every day. Just try. You know, it ain't like you gonna get it all right on the first go, like, nigga, and that's okay. You know, you fail till you succeed. And I'm gonna reiterate about Liz. He said, are you willing to do something different today that's gonna bring you different results tomorrow? Because as we all know, and we love to say what we know, what we learned, what we heard, but we're not applying it. What are you willing to do today so that tomorrow you will see something different? What are you willing to do today that's gonna be make tomorrow different? Are you building or are you tearing down women? Are you building niggas up or are you tearing them down? Are you building your kids up or are you tearing them down? Are you building a home or are you tearing one down? Like, what are you doing? What are you a part of? Who do you surround yourself with? And if you don't love yourself, man, it's going to show on the outside, and you're going to always attract a pussy ass nigga that don't know what to do with you. It's just what it is, man. Certain women have certain personas about them where a fuckboy won't even, they won't even talk to them. Won't even approach them. Yep. You need to be that woman. You need to pride yourself in being that woman. And don't give up. Because I'm telling you, like Les Brown say, there's greatness in you. And nobody's going to know it if you're chasing a nigga down and letting him drain you of every fucking thing you got. These men have attached themselves to some shit that, well, they don't give a fuck. Their belief system is fuck hoes and tricks, lick a pearl tongue, nigga, suck dick, hey, suck my dick, suck my dick, hoe. Or, they don't give a fuck. They mind state is like, so that reflects on you. Like, what type of woman are you? And I've decided I don't want that shit no more. Like, listen, I love they swag and all that shit, but I don't want that shit. Because what comes with that swag is hell. It's hell. But a man that learned his lessons, that honors the woman, understands that you're not a pussy because you want to iron her clothes or you want to cater to her. That's not afraid to tell a woman that's Jezebel that's on his dick, like, nah, I'm cool, like, nah, I'm married, or I'm in a relationship that I'm very satisfied in, and I appreciate my woman. I wouldn't dare do nothing to hurt her, because I know that if I do something like this, it would really hurt her. So I don't want to make her feel bad. I don't want to hurt her. I want to make her feel good. And then eventually Jezebel gonna feel stupid as hell when every time she try to throw herself on a nigga, when the nigga be like, girl, sit down somewhere. Go soak in the bathtub. What the fuck? Eventually she gonna be like, well, damn, maybe I should stop being a whore. Maybe I should stop being a hot ass mess. If the fuck boy come walking up on women all the time with that bullshit ass game they be spitting, eventually he gonna be like, well, damn, ain't nobody fucking with me. Let me start to change. Yeah, you gotta start shutting these motherfuckers down, and we gotta do it together. I'm talking about man and women. Cause then once that happens, people will start saying, well, you know, I don't got no clique to click up with that's gonna help me stay like this, stay toxic and stay fucked up. You click up with people that's gonna help get you on the right track. But man, stop accepting this bullshit, and women and men stop, you know, treating us like shit just because you feel like you can. You're not getting away with nothing. Everything you do, it just comes back to you. Whatever you plant, whatever seeds you plant, that's what you gonna get. That's your reality. And a lot of men, you know, I remember one of my old girlfriends. She was one of them, what you call, I don't know, the CNA people. And I remember this guy. It was a client, but she used to have to sit with him and stuff. And I remember he told us, I was just there with her one day, and he told us that he had like 10 kids or something. And I was like, you got 10 kids? And he was like, yeah. I said, well, where they at? Why they not here taking care of you or helping you and shit? Why you gotta hire somebody? And he was like, well, because they don't fuck with me. And I was like, why they don't fuck with you? And he was like, I was young. I didn't even know what I know now. And he said, well, I didn't fuck with them. So I guess that's only right. And that's what he said. And I said, damn. And I'm telling you, men be thinking like, I'm telling you, they be having it wrong, man. Especially, even some women, but a lot of times it's these men. And they don't get it till they're old and lonely. And even if you getting your kids and you cussing them out every 5 minutes, that still ain't getting them. Like, you know, I just need you to understand this shit. Man, y'all better get with the goddamn program and see how this all works and get in the flow. Because once you get in the flow, shit is so fucking easy. It's so easy, it's not even funny. But we need each other to make these different decisions that we made yesterday, because that's the hard part. That's the hard part. Because your body is going to say, you going to say, yeah, I'm going to get up and work out today. And then your body going to be like, let's just lay in the bed. Then if you weak to that, you going to lay in the bed. You ain't going to do shit. And that's where the problem comes in. And that's why I say we need each other. That's why I say you need that person that's going to hold you accountable and call your phone and be like, did you do that today? Did you work? Oh, we got a meeting at 4. Come on, get up. You know what I'm saying? If you surrounding yourself, each other, by the time you done with that, even through that, if you did that all year, do you know how far up you'll be in success, money, love, and happiness? And then you're going to look back at your old self like, oh my God, man, I was wasting time like hell. Bullshit. This is true. But anyway. Yeah, I'm about to sign off. I want y'all to marinate on that. I appreciate all the feedback, man. Anybody who hits me up and gives me feedback, man, it's so appreciated. You have no clue what you do when you call me and you give me good constructive criticism, whatever, even if it's good or bad. I appreciate what your thoughts are on these videos. I appreciate any energetic donations, thumbs ups, any shares, any likes, any subscriptions. But if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and become a part of the Queen of Second Chances movement. Till next time, I wish you peace, health, wealth, and the time to enjoy them.